Hi Flosstube, it's Rebecca here, Stitching Becca. Welcome to my channel. Here I talk about my cross stitch. Today is the 8th of April. I hope everyone is well. I'm not going into talking about the whole virus situation. It has affected us all in some way or another. And I hope everyone is staying safe and are well. But here I will talk about the thing that makes me, one of the things that makes me happy and take my mind off things, my stitching. So today I have not only one or two, but 3 finishes, and I'm so excited. You can say it's one small, one medium, and one large. Well, for me at least it's large. So let's get into this. I will start to show you my smallest finish, and it's a prairie schooler chart called Christmas Eve, and it's this little ornament down here. And here it is. Very cute. I'm so happy with it. This fabric is really hard on my eyes. It's hard to see the holes, and I guess that's why it took me some time to finish this. Except for the missing threads, of course. There you go. I don't know if you can see the sparkle in the fabric. It's gorgeous, even if it's very hard to stitch on. Is that a sign that I'm getting old? I'm having trouble with my eyes. So let's see. I now have finished 2 of the ornaments. I don't know if I will make the third one. We shall see. I do have plans for this big chart, and I think I'm going to make it on blue fabric, light blue. I think it will look very nice. So that was finish number 1. And if you remember in my last video, I showed you the November, also prairie schooler chart, and I said that I was gonna give it one more day. Well, I think I gave it like 3 more evenings, because I just felt that no, I'm gonna stitch on this until it's finished. Very motivated, and it worked. This is what it looks like before. I missed that with the last one. Oh well. And here are my finish. November by Prairie Schooler. Absolutely love this one. I have an idea how to finish it, but it is some time until we have November, so I don't feel any rush to do it now. I did skip the alphabet in the grass. Didn't really see what it was supposed to, why it was there, but Prairie Schooler has a lot of alphabets in them. And it says, dull November brings the blast, then the leaves go whirling past. I don't know why, but when I'm making a video, it always showing it it flips it, so if I have any writing in, it's showing backwards. Yeah, anyway, here it is. Okay, so my third finish is this one, Max's Moon. I finally finished it. It feels so good. This I started almost 2 years ago with Leah, a Matrix Stitcher, and I'm so happy we did, because otherwise I'm sure I wouldn't even have started this yet. And of course it's nice to know Leah a bit better. It was my first sal, and it was very fun to stitch something with someone else. And if you have watched my channel for a while, you know how what a hard time I had sorting the threads for this kit. And I had no idea if I sorted the threads right. Very frustrating, and I promised myself to never buy another Bacilla kit again. But I think I made it right, because I think he turned out very cute. And as you can see, I didn't run out of any threads. I have quite a lot of threads left. So that was no issue. And here is Max. Wait, let's see. Here we go. Look at that. Here he is. And I'm so happy with him. He looks kind of washed out. It's really hard to show things on black fabric or dark fabric. But I'm very happy with him. He's super cute. He's adorable. And I'm so excited to be finished with him. It was kind of confetti heavy in Max himself. A lot of color changes. Other than that, I really enjoyed stitching on him. And of course, the evergreen in the corner, because it started with me pulling him out, and I said to myself, okay, I will try to finish the stump and the evergreen, this section here, and make that, and finish this, because that was a goal on my Whipco board. And it took me like 2 nights, and I had it finished. And I still felt motivated to to continue stitching on Max. And that was another Whipco goal. So by finishing this, I also finished 2 other goals in my Whipco board. So that's exciting. Yeah. And let's see, I'm sorry, just wait a minute. Yes, and my November finish, it was also Whipco Gold. So by these finishes, I finished 3 other Whipco Golds on my board. So that feels great. If you remember, the Whipco goals for last month, March, was to work on Native American Maiden, and my goal was to stitch 1,000 stitches. I did that plus some more. This is what she looked like before, and this is how far I got. I absolutely love seeing her come together, and I really enjoy stitching on her. It was hard to put her down, and as you can see, I finished the boot, the grass, the leg, some more on her skirt. Really enjoyed working on her. I hope she will come out more this year. That was Whipco goal number 24, and I also the other number for March was Whipco goal number 118, and that was working on Hope, and that didn't happen. Instead, I was working on Max, but then I read that Jessie Marie, it's a birthday month, and she come up with Whipco Shuffle, because and that means that we could swap one of the draw numbers for April to something that we rather wanted to work on, because as it was her birthday month, she wanted to be able to work on something that she wanted to work on. And so I was thinking, because the Whipco numbers for April, was number 11. No. I'm all over the place today, I'm sorry. Let's see. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm all confused today. I'm so sorry, guys. Yes, the numbers for March was number 11, and for me that was to work on Japanese Maiden by Dimensions. 1,000 stitches is the goal, and I really feel I'm working on her, so I will keep that one. The other one was number 25, and that was to work 1,000 stitches on my stocking. And I thought that I have some new starts that I want to start. I haven't started them yet. So I was thinking that I would swap number 25, stocking 1,000 stitches on my stocking, to number 1 on my Whipco board, which is to finish my November. And I have already finished it, so I can cross it off, and I can work on my Japanese Maiden, stitch 1,000 stitches, and then I can start something new. So that is my thoughts and plans for that. I hope that made sense. Okay, so next up is Japanese maiden, and I will insert a picture here of what it looks like now and what it will look like when it's finished, so you know what I'm talking about. That was my finishes, my whip that I have worked on, and I have some haul. I bought this from a lady who felt like it was too complicated for her. She thought it was just cross stitching, but you can see here in her hat it also involves some ribbon stitching. I don't know what to call it. I have never done it before, but sometimes will be the first, right? I think she's so elegant, and I've looked at this kit so many times, but never gotten it. Okay, so a couple of months ago I discovered, I didn't know it, I discovered that Charting Creations was located in Canada, and I have heard about Charting Creations before, but I thought it was in the States. So when I discovered that it was located in Canada, I made an order, because I don't know why, but the shipping from Canada is no problem. It's very fast. We don't have to pay import taxes, but if I order from the States, the packages get lost or takes forever to arrive, and we have to pay import taxes. So anyway, I made an order. I ordered this shot. It's country cottage needlework. Wonderful time of the year. Love this one. We'll order some threads for it so I can start it. I already have the fabric in my stash. The other one I ordered is Silver Creek Sampler, and it's called Stitching Feeds My Heart, and it says, with silver needle and golden thread I'll stitch until my heart is fed. And I think it's so cute. Then I ordered a series. It's also Silver Creek samplers, and I have I looked at it so many times, and now I just thought that I just order it. And it's Sing a Sampler, and it's a series of 4.
Hello.
Just wait a minute.
Hello.
Hi, I'm sorry. There were some friends to my son who asked if he wanted to play. So anyway, this one, if you have seen The Sound of Music, you know the song from there. Do a deer, a female deer, ray a drop of golden sun, and so on. I was thinking that I wanted to stitch this on a grey fabric, and yeah, it makes me happy when I read it and hear it. Okay, so then I have kind of a big impulse buy. Brooks Books is making the Little Mermaid stitch along, and she had a big sale some time ago. It was like half off and some more, I think. It was very great sale. I love the Little Mermaid, and I have seen it's a stitch along with 12 parts. She has released 4 of them, and it's so pretty. It's gorgeous. The first one, and I ordered the fabric, and I plan to stitch them all like she suggests, like one big piece. So here is King Triton, I think he's called, even in English, I don't know. The Sea King, anyway. And then we have Little Mermaid, Ariel. And of course you have the portrait of the prince and the fork that she thinks is a... In Sweden they call it a dimple hopper. I don't know what she says in the English version. And she thinks it's for brushing her hair. She has a seagull that she comes up to the surface as soon as she finds something and asks him what it is. And he doesn't quite know either. He just pretends he does. Then we have Grandmother Mercury. Very elegant. And I love the 4th part. It's the first Mer sister. And she looks like this. Very pretty. Can't wait to start this one. Just waiting for the fabric. Yes, so I have so many new plans in my head, so many things I want to stitch and so many whips I want to finish. So we'll see where a whip go and my new starts will take me. Okay, so that was my finishes, my whips, my haul, and next up is Japanese Maiden. Looking forward to stitching on her again. It was a long time ago since I stitched on her, and yeah, and stitching Sandy was having she's having this giveaway in her videos, and I asked for this one and I won it. It's some cute spring cards. So thank you for that. I will see when I stitch these. Yeah, and that was all for me. Once again, I hope everyone is well. Take care of each other and yourselves, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, and subscribing, liking, commenting. Take care everyone, and I see you next time. Bye!